Hey, hello, hi. It is I, Arknights Eterna. Well, and welcome to another stream of Arknights Chapter 16. Hello. So, yeah, I have nothing new to say right now. Nothing interesting. So, oh yeah, yesterday I got the last medal for the rebuilding mandate. I almost forgot about it. So, let's jump this thing. 16-7. Final ecstasy. Everyone knows that happiness is neither lasting nor eternal. So what? So what? Huh. Okay. Let's jump. This guy is level 7. I still don't like how he works. Okay, let's jump. Let's not think about it. Holy. At least in something holy. Look, white red, you don't see much outside. You don't see it much outside the cities. Oh yeah, Holy was the guy that killed his alleged son. Huh? I have started singing. Nikto, found you at last. Come on, Nikto, Odval, City Dweller, Professor and Scenic. Let's dance, it's just the right kind of music. Now it's not the time for dancing. The bonfire is going to draw attention in this darkness. We found a tractor and a bunch of supplies. Not much, but enough to get us further away from the blasted place. Isn't that worth celebrating? And chipped out of the mines, beat the battle units, and now we have a tractor and supplies. It's beyond my wildest dreams. Where are Betochki and Rankin? Where are Betochki and Rankin? We're always looking for them. It's not like you're bound to each other. It's okay to give them a little breathing room, you know? Okay. So I haven't prepared my voice for this. I didn't even warm up. So I do happen to know where Rankin is, though. Is that bonfire that you don't like? Want to join us? Last question. Who's playing the accordion? You'll find out if you come with. Nikto takes a gloveless hand over to him. The palm is rough but warm, different from any other in his memories that he has intentionally forgotten. They walk in the direction of the bonfire and music. I said he was here. Yes, he is here. Many times Nikto saw him clench his hands into fist or swing a weapon. Nikto could not imagine how those hands, knotted with scars and thick veins, could operate something as delicate as an accordion. He plays the accordion? Yeah, what about it? By the fireside, Rankin Kalu's fingers slip across the keyboard as he gently pulls and presses the bellows. Music fills the air. See, I told you. Come, don't just stand here. It's not like we get to relax every day. She catches him like a hunter catches prey. As he is brought into the crowd, his feet instinctively begin to step in rhythm. Nikto was once an excellent dance partner. He tries to stop thinking about once when he came to the mining district. Get that frown off your brow and everything in your mind. Just dance, let your body move, and rid yourself of all your troubles. The crowd moves and sings to the beat, responding to the rhythm with every joint in their bodies. It is the simplest, most primitive form of dance. Victor exhales and begins to move, bending his knees, kicking and spinning, every movement animated and rhythmic. I knew it! You can dance! See, I figured no one could deny the energy here. Victor does the dance, continuing to kick and turn mechanically, unemotionally. Step forward and step back, jump and turn until the next downbeat. He takes the hands of his dance partner and begins to lead the dance. What? No need to thank me. No, merit in you is there, but it's clear that you're really good at dancing, even to an untrained eye. Your speed and this magic under your feet is almost like flying. What do they call it? Pass? Enchainment? Enchainment? Call it a fantastic insect of an ornament. What do you mean? There is no explanation. Stepping energetically in time, Nikto pulls his partner towards him, then pushes her in the opposite direction. Laughing, she runs into a young man without a partner, but eager to try, and so Nikto lets go and hands her over to her new partner. Nikto back at the body. My man! By the time the dance has ended, Nikto is standing very near Rankin. Take one step back, and he will be sitting by Rankin's side. But Nikto does not do so. Before he opens his mouth, he reminds himself, do not press. Ask Rankin about the truth calmly, gently. Do not cause a commotion. Do not interrupt this rare moment of joy. I didn't know you played accordion. I didn't know you danced. I guess we're not close enough to share everything. But there is something you must tell me if you really consider me a friend. You want to see Holly. Is he still noticing? What do you expect? We need to talk, Rankin. Rankin sighs, brings the melody to a close, and he hands the accordion to a very minor. Victor recognizes the face of Pavel. Bogin's brother. Is Bogin still running a fever? He does not know. Pavel takes the accordion and begins to sing an unfamiliar song. Lively, soaring, yet sad. Sweet, sweet, soft, fragile flower, lean against the oak tree. Hang not your head, nor sway with the wind. Shh. Let's talk over there. Rankin gets up and they leave the crowd and commotion behind. You didn't need to do that. You could have done it yourself like you usually did. I would have praised you for your kindness if you had sent Holly away on some sort of pretext when you did the deed. But why did you make Holly do it? Rankin the noble, Rankin the hero. Is it not enough that you have triumphed over the foe? Did you need to torture your own comrades like that? Does it make you happy? Make your victory more glorious? Why did you? Because I was angry. Yes, I want to make excuses, pretend that I expected Holly to let his son go. This is what I wanted. I wasn't happy about it. Should I be calm? Should I be merciful? And his pain, like you said? Why should I? Did you think the people who were loaded in the air containers did not beg for mercy? Beg for someone to end their pain? You accuse me of being unkind. Who would accuse those beasts on their behalf? I do not understand them. They look human and they speak the language of humans, but their deeds are more monsters than any monster. How could they prey up their own kind like that, so calmly, so coldly? This difference frightens me. It's as though we never share the same human dignity with them. If they are not the monsters, then it must be me who is the monster. Rankin's words are clear, his tone impassive, as he gazes into the black night. Nicto wants to turn Ranking's head around and make him say it into his own face. But he does nothing. Silence. But you were right. I didn't need to do that. It's pointless. You are torturing yourself, Rankin. You shouldn't pretend to be as strong as you think you are. And you shouldn't demand the others to be as strong. It's not my place to accuse you. You carry the responsibility of everyone on your shoulders. You must become the hero. It's a remarkable thing. But you can pretend that the fear and hesitation in your heart don't exist. You're trying to hide from yourself. The result is what happened today. You lost control. It's dangerous. You don't know what you might do the next time your emotions get the better of you. Thank you for the warning. I'll remember it. Let's gather the others and put the bonfire out. It's time to go. How far until the next village? Let's wait a while longer. They are happy. They haven't been so happy for a long time. We found a vehicle and we are one step closer to the Kashmirian border. Let them enjoy themselves a little longer and warm themselves up a bit. You enjoyed yourself when you danced just now, didn't you? What about Holly? Do you still care about how he's feeling? He won't eat anything and he's not responding to people talking to him. He'll come around. You can't keep thinking that way if it makes you feel better. Rankin turns around, takes a few steps forward the campfire before stopping in his tracks. He turns back around and walks at the other direction until he leaves behind the friend with whom he has developed differences. But the comrades still enjoying themselves. He keeps walking until the scene of unfading crimson once again fills his thoughts. Crimson. What do I do, Rankin? I think my skull is crushed. There's blood everywhere. Help me, Rankin. I don't want to die. Rankin. Sorry. Accept it. Accept pain as you accept mortal pleasures. Accept death as you accept the life that Ursus grants. Therein lies salvation. Yes, I accept. Who are you? Who the hell are you? Our souls could have been saved. This is how it should have been. It was you, abomination, that set us adrift, never to find salvation. It's your fault that we have nowhere to go. Abandon all hope. All of you. You never had anywhere to go. That was the Unidot spot. Enchanting. Illusions. What an ominous old wench. Nadia, why are you here? Is Vetochki not with you? I came to find you, Rankin. What the fuck is that pattern? Looks like a fucking eldritch being with a mouth waiting to be opened. I don't. If you ever met, look, even the jacket, the color of her face looks like this. If you ever met someone like this in the dark, fucking run the other way. Throw a grenade or something. But run the other way. Run immediately. Don't look back. Never look back. I came to find you, Rankin. Why? Is there something I can help you with? No. I would like to help you. Oh, you killed that thing. It became your revelation, to carry the burden of all. I understand your pain. It is painful to carry the burden of the life and death of others. To carry the burden of the... How could it not be? I witnessed how your soul became torn and tattered, but I did not have the cure. I could not compliment your courage, for it was the source of your pain. Thank you for your understanding, but there is no need to pity me. I choose this duty for myself. Besides, no, I never believe in revelations. I have always done what I thought was right. Yes, you choose it yourself. Poor boy, no one can save you except yourself. I can only send you my sincere blessings that one day, you will find salvation from pain and the peace that you desired. The old one puts away her hand on Rankin's chest, and he feels his chest fill with warmth. Help! No! Do not! Don't! Never! Don't trust! Run the other way! Rankin touches his chest. Was he too tired or hallucinating? He does not feel his heartbeat. No! Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'm back. I might need some snacks along the line, like 20 minutes later. Since you ask, let's start with the crackdown at the Mindy district. It began with people who had too much time in their hands, who discovered a new substance deep within an exhausted mineshaft. Of course, we began to study it. Hey! The infected are one thing, but why can't we leave the mine district easier? There's nothing coming out of the mines. The miners are being shut inside their quarters, unable to go to work. Who knows if the Originium veins inside have really dried up? Let's sit and wait. The Grand Duchess won't abandon us. Wait? What's the point of waiting? They are not issuing our salaries, just supplies. Why not just let us leave then? Not everyone is so carefree like you. I got a mother to provide for. Good news, the mines haven't been exhausted. What? Really? That's what we found at the bottom of the mine. Did the genius grow back? No, you don't have any imagination. Imagination leads to fatal hope, which leads to death. I don't want to die yet. So, what exactly did you find? Geologists from Bresk say that it is a geological fault, not exhaustion. Faults cause shift in rock formation, resulting in originium ore similarly disappearing, when in fact it's being transformed. Can you explain it in a way that a non-geologist could understand? Meaning that the originium ore is gone, but something new has appeared. Look at this! Fresh out of the hole! I'm taking it to the lab for analysis. Here's your chance to help. The excited researcher takes out a flask of black liquid, the surface of which is smooth as a mirror, and shakes it gently. Oh no, it's fucking petroleum. Are you sure? I'm no geologist, but I don't think faults turn rock from solid to liquid. Are you sure they didn't make it up just so that we'll have something to do? I went down myself, alright? Stuff's everywhere. It's like an underground river. The miners said the original ore was gone, but it's only been transformed into this stuff. You have a chance to pick a quote out of my paper. You should be more grateful. Fine. Fine, I'll come. Like, I don't know, you just wanted to use my love. And what about it? Yours is the tidiest. For a reason. Indeed. How could a fall turn uranium ore from solid to liquid? But there was no need for us to stop the truth. That was plain as day. After swift analysis and comparing the results, we confirmed that it was a substance the likes of we have never seen before, and we named it Oka. Then the Grand Duchess orders came. Go straight into human testing? Who ordered it? The director? No, not even the director's order. No, not even the director's orders. We don't understand its nature, and we haven't even begun animal testing or energy testing. We're being too hasty. I'm going to find him. There's no point talking to the director. The volunteer quota has already been filed, and La Code is moving forward with the test. Besides, this comes directly from the Grand Duchess. She wants results in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? That's not even enough to find out its half-life. I don't like this, If you don't like it, then you can leave the Oka research. I was in charge of extracting the active component of Oka, and I worked with La Code to develop the animal testing reagent. Of course I want to continue. I just don't think this is right, to go straight to human testing with zero idea about when it happened. The sooner we get results, the sooner the Grand Duchess lets me go home. That's my only concern right now. Like I told you, not everyone is as carefree as you are. But the human experiments began regardless. I was excluded and did not have access to the experiment data. I wanted to figure out the nature of Oka and why they appear in the mines. So, the experiments on lab must be show no progress. At my wits' end, I even thought about experimenting on myself. I never did, of course, because I learned that those so-called volunteers were not volunteers at all. You need to get out of here, Ksenia. Serafina? How did you get in here? I thought there were guards at the door. Are there new volunteers from the miners? Listen to me, Ksenia. Those miners never volunteered. Even the patients who were in our medical post were forcibly conscripted. Your colleague was such a smooth liar that I didn't detect she was lying at first when she said he volunteered. What? All those volunteers who participated in the experiments never volunteered. They never came back. Whatever's happening here goes against all scientific ethics. You remember Vitochki? The well-taller, the one who stammers a little? Good girl. She remembers everyone in the mining district. And she told Rankin, the foreman, as soon as she noticed that people had gone missing. First the infected miners, then their not infected families. Rankin went missing for a while too, reappearing with the bodies of a few miners who had gone missing. I said, Vatiushka. So when La Code said the experiments were paused because of equipment theft, I don't know the details about your situation, but the miners have left their quarters and they're coming to the lab. They want an explanation. The miners are mostly infected and they have the strength of numbers. The guards can't stop them if they are determined to force the issue. There will be blood. But I never heard about any volunteers showing rejection symptoms, much less death. Are you sure? No, I'm not. Do you have the experiment data? No, I have been looking for the director all day to request access, but I haven't been able to find him. I don't know what you're researching here. Ultimately, the worst that can happen to the infected is to be incinerated. If this place still retains the function of a hospital, as His Imperial Majesty hope, you can check the incinerator of morgue. After that, you can come to the medical team's camp if you want to come with me. I didn't accept Serafina's invitation. But she was right. Clothing without owners was stacked haphazardly in the basement. The incinerator was still running. The last person keeping watch over the place had left, leaving behind bodies that had not yet disintegrated scattered like clothes. The volunteers who participated in the experiments died in mass in the span of just 2 weeks. The impact of Oka in the human body was beyond doubt. What kind of asshole finds a new material and says, yeah, let's inject it to humans? Not even try to use it as fuel? Let's inject it to humans, nothing bad could happen. Fucking sake. As was the case with the human experiments, I was excluded from the evacuation. The lab was empty by the time I went to the basement, learned the truth, and put all the still intact bodies in cold storage. In fact, I can only guess that there was an evacuation. I don't know where they went, the director, Lakota, or anyone else. Thinking back on it, it was just like Chernobyl, except this time I was the one in the lab. You were too young at the time, and you weren't employed as a student intern. You were not on the list of core staff. How did you know? What are you? I understand. We found Dominion pollution in the mining district. The Royal Guard was here. Not anymore. Before you passed out, you said that Oka could kill a Royal Guard. Then you said the miners killed the Royal Guard. Which one is true? Or are they both true? Short. I don't think there's anything to talk about. Don't smile like that. I am weak to those kinds of smiles. But if you're holding something that important back, then I won't show any weakness in front of you. How does an ordinary person who was born and raised in Ursus describe the sudden collapse of the violence that had dominated her life for so long? The Royal Guards are the stuff of nightmares, not the children of Ursus. They watch your every word and action, so you are cautious and careful, so you are well behaved and obedient. They are invincible, undefeatable. When you suddenly witness the death of one, it only means that something even more terrible has appeared. The miners touched by Oka killed the Royal Guard. No. I don't know anything about it. Forget I ever said anything. I didn't see anything, and you didn't hear anything. Just leave. I have told you everything you wanted to know, everything that I can tell you. Even if all it does is accelerate the deaths of the infected, it will be an unimaginable disaster if it goes out. Devastate the question of who killed the Royal Guard, or even if anyone killed him at all. We don't know if the fleeing infected miners came into contact with the substance. If they did, and it is contagious, then they will not have allowed the researchers to live. The changes brought about by Oka are not necessarily contagious. At least, based on the experiment data that I managed to find, they haven't begun comparative observation yet. Do you still have a sample of Oka? No. What would you intend to do with it? It's not about what we intend to do, it's about what we can do. We'll have to get our hands on a sample to find out. But the samples are... You're going into the mines? Now? It seems to be the only option. Don't you want to find out what Oka really is? To the mines! Final ecstasy.
みんなついてきて。こっちに抜け道があるんだ。
Calculating standard deviation.
俺の番？せかさんといてや。
俺の番。
この手じっくり考えて。
ああ。One early. Go.
迷っている暇があり。
参ろう。一階のお座敷。
There we go. No. Mouse.
失敗できない。
What the fuck just happened with my mouse? はあ？
ずらかるよ。ほら、チャキチャキ足動かして。
Okay, 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 okay.
それじゃ行くよ
My mouse again. Fuck. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Calculating
Eleven.
standard deviation.
No.
俺の番せかさんといてや。この手じっくり考えたいね。毎度お客さん
Block
何にします？
Wait, this guys cannot be blocked. Fuck. 20. Go.
時間は待ってくれませんわ
毎度1階のお座敷。
ドクターと私月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める
Let's go. Nice. Move, miners. Move. Huh?
あ
Who
なた
died?
たちの終幕に
Oh fuck.
バンカを
Yeah, the fire, the fire, the fire, the fire. Forgot about the fire.
位置につきましたやるしかない
Forgot about the fire. Completely forgot about the fire. Fuck.
Calculating standard deviation.
ドクター信じてるから今助けるね
Huh? Haruka?
覚悟は何も考えなければ今からかかるアイドルのイメージ今そんなのどうでもいい
How? I can't put anyone in front. So what? So what to do? Oh, this one. Forgot about this.
Hi.
Removing outliers.
Nice.
準備焦ってそれでも慰めを求めますね
Removing outliers.
Go, miners.
出撃前の合切りってこれ刀じゃない
Strange. Nice.
まあいいやそりゃ
Hell is this?
ドクターと私人形がかりそめの命を宿す
Keep advancing. Eliminate invisibles. That guy is still. Nope.
俺の番
Nice.
せかさんといてや。この手
Fucking hell.
じっくり考えたい。
Oh, necrosis. Fuck. Necrosis. Really, it had to be
手
necrosis.
伝うね焦っちゃ
たやすいことです。
やってみる
Shit.
これ以上
No, block,
近
bitch.
づかないで
Nice. Okay.
Look, Doctor.
I don't know what what I did.
Succeeded.
Okay.
Has,
That wasn't.
has the day finally come?
What was that? Okay. Fort Breaker. War machine developed by the first arsenal of forces. Represent the cutting edge of forces military technology. Ooh, a mech. A tanky mech. Only used in important battles due to massive energy requirements. Army Frontline Commander. Army Shield Guard. Okay, what is this? It can only be blocked by units with at least 3 blocks and fight 3 minor guerrillas at a time. Fires several rockets, dealing AoE damage. Fires most rockets when under a commander's order. Prioritize mana guerrillas when under a commander's order. AoE damage. Ranked physical. Army shield guards. Shield guards of the Ursus army. In the distance, a faint black line progresses slowly forward. No one knows what their massive shields signify. Only that screams keep coming from the cloud of dust in their wake. Take less damage when under a commander's order. And this is the commanders. Army Frontline Commander. Frontline commanders of the Ursus army who have received rigorous training and education from the military academy from a young age and surrender absolute loyalty to the Empire. Gives orders to army enemies in the field. Can fight one minor guerrilla at a time. Okay. Oh, I forgot about that one. I need healers. Of course I do. Why? Nowhere to find.
それじゃ行くよ
What?
Initiating data collection.
Oh, it's only two. Well. Wait, what?
Marking significant trends.
No! What?
ここほんまに大丈夫か？影から誰か見てる気するで。
やるしかない私たちの勝利に参加を
来い来い
Do I?
無事に帰ってこれた
Nope.
ら
Didn't manage to. Fuck me.
またダメにしちゃった
Okay, so poor Snekuloshka just stamped herself against those new slugs. What's wrong with those slugs though?
どうか
Then
気をつ
for
け
them.
てください
And oh, stop moving, please.
無事に帰ってこれたら勝ち
やんちゃなお客さんはお客さんとちゃうからお引き取りしてもらおうか
出撃前のイベントにたくさん出てきたけどこんなカオス見たことないよ
Okay, what the fuck?
私が痛みを消す考えなければ
Okay, nice. Ha! No! Fuck!
大丈夫私ずっとそばにいるから
What? Heal target. Whenever the allied unit receives healing from Haruka, deals arts damage equal to 100% of the amount healed to 3 nearby enemy targets. Yeah!
アイドルだって何年
That was a mistake.
俺は情報屋であって何でもやっちゃうねんから喧嘩は
Go.
しゃあないな
4,
ドクターがそこまで言うならちょいと1000人ほど乗せてきたのかね
Uy, start moving, my guys.
やるしかない
みんなで楽しく腹下したいのになんでいつも邪魔者が来るんやろな
There we go. Okay.
準備何も考えなければ
Nice. Let's heal. Nope, nope, nice heals. She died. She still
落
died.
ち込んでる場合
Fucking
何がダメだった
hell.
か考えないと。
Hmm. She still freaking died.
始めるよ。
A for 10 of me.
俺の番せかさんといてや。この手じっくり考えたいね。
Okay, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? How shall we deal with this problem?
Initiating data collection.
やんちゃなお客さんはお客さんとちゃうから、お引き取りしてもらおうか。
Nice. Nope. Not
Marking
nice.
significant trends.
Huh? Mouse. Fucking. Ah! Ah!
しっかり握ってて。
I
そのまま走れ。
cannot
絶対に振り返る
wait
な。
for the moment that the real Arknights
私が何とかする。
client gets launched on PC. Fuck! Okay, let's not
さあ
try.
始めましょう。今宵のマスカレードを。
ここほんまに大丈夫か？影から
What do we
誰
do
か
with
見てる気
this?
するで。
Nice.
Yeah. やるしか。
来い来い。
Right in.
私が痛みを消し去ります。
Health guy, please.
Initiating data collection.
Nice.
Removing outliers.
無事に帰ってこれたら勝ち。
Nice. We're working on it.
みんなに楽しく腹ぐらしとんのに、なんでいつも邪魔者が来るんやろな。
覚悟は鉄訓練通りにやるだけ。
Let's go.
Do you have a new
Can
conjecture?
take a little snare or a cute little snare.
時間は待ってくれませんわ。今から裏切りってこれ刀じゃない。自分の活力を生み出してはならない。ドクターと私、きっと今あなたとならない。
Please.
この黄昏の楽園に私は君臨し続ける。 Let's go. Shield guard destroyed. And what else? What else can we do? 位置につきました。
手伝うね。
たやすいことです。
毎度、
Go.
一回のお座敷。
覚悟はできてる。
Nothing more to do.
こっちこっち。
Oh, right.
自分の活力を生み出してはならない。
はい。失礼します。
Nice. No! Mumini!
ドクターとは人形が仮初めの命を宿す。
出撃のイベントにたくさん出てきたけど、こんなカオス見たことない
Yep,
よ。
the star was the only thing. That we needed to worry about. Central far north mining district. Ursus. Monster. Do you need a break? Huh? Oh. Oh, no. If you have reservations, we can look for it ourselves. I choose to be your guide. Besides, I want to know the truth about Okatu. Worst case scenario, I guess they excite me. The path ahead seems to be safe, Doctor. I do not detect any life forms. Eh? Ksenia glances at Monster, then quickly and awkwardly looks away. You notice the researcher has been following Monster quietly, looking to her from time to time. Even Monster has noticed it now. You keep glancing at me, Ksenia? Do I look weird? What? No. Just seeing you brings back memories. What memories? See, the problem is that I don't remember them clearly. It's so distant that it's become faded and indistinct, like the ink on a piece of paper that's been submerged in water. But may I ask you a couple of questions? Of course, I only hope I can answer them. You said your name is Monster? Yes, that's what they call me. Monster. She chews on the unfamiliar name. Monster, do you feel cold? Eh? What I mean is, you're quite lightly dressed. Yeah, I was about to say the same. Monster is right there, armpits out of the cold Siberian Ursian wind. Just giving us a show for free while we freeze inside or jackets. I can give you my jacket if you need it. It would at least keep the wind off you before we enter the mines. I guess it might be a little too old. I get it, there's no need. It took me a little while to process it because you're the first one to ask me this question, but no, I'm really not cold. Shake head at Monster. No, I'm not cold, but thank you for the offer. Were you about to say something, Doctor? No, you two can continue. It's alright, Ksenia, you can trust us. We'll be walking together for a while. Feel free to ask any questions. Right. You said you were colleagues of Director Calcit. Is Director Calcit well? Oh, the question that I didn't want to be asked. Were you close with her? I wouldn't say that. I was Professor Ili's assistant. I didn't have much interaction with Director Calcit personally. All I remember is a few. Ksenia! Yes, Professor? Recent experiment data from this morning on my desk. I'm sorry, I'll go get it right now. How many times do I have to tell you? You need to be able to keep up with the pacing if you want to be part of the project. If all I wanted was someone to copy instrument readings onto paper, my 3-year-old daughter could do it. And what are these scribbles? Energy conversion equations? Do your job first, Ksenia, before you try anything new. What is this? The Director Calcit. It's nothing to waste your time on. Ksenia is still young. It will take time for her to get used to working on an active project. I'll take responsibility for any mistakes. Did you come up with this equation yourself? Yes. The cerebral model is quite creative and the simulation model is sound. The equation will form the basis of highly efficient power supplies if it can be successfully established. Kinetic energy loss has not been taken into account, however, and more validation of the data is necessary. Good grief. I'm sorry, Director Calcit. There's no need to apologize. You took initiative, you want to be part of what's going on. You can listen in the next report session if you want. Really? And don't be so hard on her, Delia. One should encourage the enthusiasm of youth appropriately. You made worse mistakes when you were her age. You're right, I understand. Thank you. It's true that Director Calcit inspired me at one point. Like many who were there, I had hoped that the research into the sarcophagus would yield a new form of clean energy that could benefit everyone. That way, miners will be liberated from the dangers of the mines, and the lives of the infected will no longer be needed to fuel this monstrosity by the name of Ursus. I was young, naive. It never occurred to me that a country's character, like the character of a person, is not so easily shaken or changed. Regardless, I was very happy I got to hear Director Calcit's name after the accident. I thought maybe I would have a chance to see her again. About that, Xenia. Sorry, forget I ever said anything. I assume it's something you may not answer. I just thought you look like you might know the director. Perhaps you knew her, knew where she went, and if she's doing well. But I suppose it was never my place to know. Xenia. Yes? We'll see Calcit again. I promise. Oh, so you mean she's still... I am delighted to hear that. We'll see Calcit again, won't we, Doctor? Yes, Monster, we will see her again. I look forward to it. Should I get a chance, I would like to go to this Rhodes Island that Director Calcit founded, and which Serafina has mentioned. One moment. Something's not right. We didn't see anyone on the way, did we? No miners, and even thought we are very near the mine shaft. We haven't seen a single guard, a single patrol unit. The Grand Duchess put the entire mining district on lockdown. I know about the lockdown, but the transfer... No, what I know is completely different. I thought the only problem was the failure of the Oak experiment. I never heard anything about the mining district being cleaned up. It's definitely strange. We have hardly encountered any resistance since we entered the district. The defenses are even sparser than inside Brisk. The missing miners. Where did they go? Far north, Tundra, Ursus. Rankin puts the finishing touches by carving on the door of the carriage, then throws away the rock. I know how to draw the symbol now. I'll have it next time. Sure, you can do it next time. I'm done over here. Have we gotten the stuff out of the other containers? Pavel's side is done. The last two containers didn't have much in the way of useful supplies. Should we remove the mechanical components and take them with us? You said you used to work in the machine complex in the city? Yes. Take a few parts that can be used on other machines. Maybe we can sell them for money. Assuming anyone will buy them. We must also take the injured into account. You're supposed to Serafina. We have too many injured. It's not realistic to immediately continue the journey on foot. We need rest. Rankin, we took inventory and we should have enough food to last 2 or 3 days if we ration it. It should last us until the next village. I thought there would be more, but I suppose we should be glad that we have what we have. Metoshki found some nuts stockpiled by Moss Beast. It will save the hunger for a while, and it doesn't spoil easily. But right now, we need medical supplies more than we need food. Where do we find it? Only way is to nomadic cities or a mobile medical post, if we can contact one. Rankin looks towards Radiant. I can attempt to contact a nearby mobile medical post. Thank you, Esposa Serafina. Don't thank me so soon. I have a condition. We appreciate what you and your team has done for us, but in our current circumstances. The injured must stay put while I attempt to contact the mobile medical post. It's my judgment as a medical professional that they need rest. The kind of rest that isn't bumpy. Who are you talking? Lydia, Pavel, and a few sweet talkers who got cokes going out of their supervisors. Usually like the slick talkers from the ore washing plant. It has nothing to do with my preferences. Why not me? Because I may argue with you. We are seeking help from a nearby village, not soliciting donations on a noble banquet in Griffithburg. Barin. Your way would work with farmers who can even write their own name. Tell me that again and I'll break your nose. You'll break your knuckles on it. This one thinks seeking help from the village is a good idea. Right. Until Ghostbuster Serafina makes contact with a mobile medical post, however, we can sit around doing nothing. We are not injured. We have sat around doing nothing. We sang and danced. You played the accordion. All past tense. Our supplies will run out soon. I must do what I can before that happens. While we are gone, I need you to stay here and take care of those staying behind. I thought the villagers would be charitable this time. Of course, few people are glad to open their door and see an infected standing in it. We have already learned that. I have a bad presentiment. But all goodies. How long has Rankin been in there? Should we check it out? Come down, Rankin told us to wait. The last time... Betochka! Come out, Betochki. I know you're following us. Rankin must have known too. He just chose not to say anything. But then you stay behind Benedicta and the others. You need to take care of your babushka, don't you? Babushka said it is alright. I wanted to help, so I came. I can help. Did Nick know that you came with us? He might have thought that you went missing. I left a note. That works, you know? I thought you could be useful with us, but Rankin wouldn't have it. Where has Uchitel gone? He's going to negotiate with them, see if we can get some food. What do we have to trade? Parts from their vehicles. But he went over empty-handed. Maybe he wanted to show that he means no harm. People might get the wrong idea he was holding a weapon or a chunk of metal. But he didn't take anything the last time he said, and those people stalled for time while they sneaked someone out to call for the patrol units. You have to help him. Pavel! Short. Wait up! Short. Right. What is this?
Short.
Short? I suppose. Oh.
Short.
Oh. It's like, damn it. Stop it! Rankin is inside. The miner covers his colleague's mouth with his hand and pulls him to one side. They can hear the indistinct sound of talking coming from inside the house. Understood. Sound of metal grinding. We have informed. Sound of impact. Something doesn't sound right. Promise you won't just kick down the door and then let it go. As soon as he can breathe again, the miner points towards the back door of the house. There, clear as day on the snow, is a row of footprints leading away from the house. God, no. One of you, go knock on the door. Act anxious and explain the story when they answer the door. Why don't you go? If they got Rankin, whoever knocks on the door is next, isn't it? I'll go. No, Betoshki. Betoshki taps lightly on the door with her knuckles. The sound from inside ceases. Who's there? Keep knocking. Back so soon? What's going on? Sir? Are you alright, Rankin? Lydia? I thought I told you to wait outside. Betoshki? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? So you're all miners who came out under orders to find supplies. Yes, sir. I must apologize for what the fool did. He spent so much time underground that he has forgotten how to tell a good person from a bad one. I'm so sorry. We had a bad experience when we tried to seek help from another village, and I thought this would be the same. Pavel, you're honest about things. I have a fair idea how people from other villages treat infected. Most of Ursus is like that. But you're not those infected that don't care about authority and just want to cause trouble. You're miners, right? Yes. You know, of course, that we can leave the mining district without permission from up high. This is our foreman right here. They told him not to go back until he's found supplies. But the boss will leave you to starve if you don't find it? Yes. It's not so much for adults like us, but kids like Betoshki over here. How are they supposed to grow without this thing? Betoshki? This girl? She's a minor too? She's a minor too? How old are you? Let me guess. 10? 15? 15! You're shy, like my daughter. She might have a child your age now, if she's still alive. She went to the mines after she got the stone disease. Not around these parts. To the east. The other tundra? It's further away, anyhow. The mines are good. Don't worry, the Dushka. Grandpa, huh? I don't even know how and when she got sick. She wouldn't say. I haven't heard from her for a long time. Don't talk about that. It's not like you have people running your mining district. Some places don't care about their miners at all, giving them nothing to eat, and they don't give them any other way out either. I heard some miners got so desperate they ran away. They rather risk the patrol units. Can you help us? My wife went out to discuss things with the others before you came in. So those footprints were... You have the parts, Lydia? Right here. Lucky takes the clothes package and gives it to the old man. Here, you should be able to replace the aging parts of your harvester with it. In exchange for the food you shared with us. Sure. Honestly, I don't know anything about harvesters other than that it's been broken for a while. Do you mind helping me fit the part on if you want to help? I'll take a look. I used to work in a machine factory. That's great. You really managed to get food. A fair bit too. You know, this says it was a good year for crops, but his harvester was broken. They managed to harvest the most out by hand, only to have surplus grains sitting around in granaries because the caravans didn't come this year. Life is hard for everyone without cash. Still, they were willing to barter with us, rather than waiting until the spring to sell. Lydia said those parts are worth more than Mossad. As far as we are concerned, food is priceless. Must you go so soon? Yes, we have accomplished our mission. It's time to go back. I hope that you will fill your bellies before you go. If you want, there are a few houses on the west end of the village that have been empty since the previous inhabitants left. Your group can take shelter there, make a fire, get warm, and make some food. It's possible. I can tell you how grateful I am. There's no need. The girl helped us repair the harvester for next year. We are the ones who should thank you. Besides, it's not like we did much. Normally, we don't touch the collective food stores for winter. Patrol units are less frequent these days, but it's a chore when tax collectors come around. All we old folks did was to take a little grain off our own reserves, so that you can go back and say you have done your job. Not like there's anything else we can help with. Maybe you can tell us your daughter's name. We can try to ask when we return to the mining district. Oh, she's not here in the far north. She's in the northern tundra, far to the east. Just tell me. Well, I suppose I can do no harm. Her name is Milana. Flashback? A pair of blank, soulless eyes gaze out from the darkness. The cracking of the bonfire hide his indistinct matter. Achieve. Salvation. Oh no! The definition of a lie is the truth you believe in. Defense of the mad. What? Cannot currently view enemy archives. Okay, I need a little bit of a snack, so I'll come back quick. Give me a sec. Hello, I am back. Okay, so I got my snacks. So let's continue with this thing before. Yeah, continue. The definition of a lie is the truth you believe in. Okay, this is ominous. I don't like it. No. No. Ah! The young woman falls on the ground before your eyes. A black spear growing out of her body. Next to her body, a man is flailing with his legs, trying to push himself away from this dangerous place. Monster! Number blade. Black is closing in. Black. Everything is black. Except for bright red blood. You cannot even tell if you're facing something that is living or not. Do not fear. Do not fear. Not one step back. Stand up, you still have strength. The black steps through the bodies, some of whom were oh, my throat. The black steps through the bodies, some of whom were miners, some of whom were guards, and some of whom were just ordinary signs. The constant screams make it very clear that whether you turn to run or not, the spears appearing out of thin air will catch you. You can only watch as the spears continue to rise from the ground, impaling body after body, threatening to blanket the entire ground. Suddenly, the spears remove themselves from the mountain of corpses, forming a long sword in the hand of the black snow, or the black shadow. The entity raises its sword and points it towards you, speaking in an indistinguishable voice. You will die standing. No, I'm not going to die. Not going to die here. Hope. It's a good thing, but futile. Is that... Rankin! We are here to help! Rankin! Renat? We're here to help! You're here to help me! My comrades, you're here! We'll fight side by side, just like old times! Surround him, just like the old times! One falls, another takes his place! Follow me! Fool. Yeah, that may be it. You feel the heat coming from behind you, like a burning fire that spreads all over you. It makes your blood run hot, and your eyes wide and clear. They shout your name and push you forward. In the embrace of solidarity, you leave and take aim at what seems to be the thorax of the black entity, and impale it. Holy shit! Death. There is no sound of blood dripping and no convulsion. Only the resistance of the blade growing lesser and lesser until it disappears altogether. I see. Gabrielus. As the last syllable leaves his mouth, the uniform puppet by the shadow goes limp and stops resisting. You have put an end to the monster, with courage, with determination, with heart, with the support of friends who had never existed. Your hands are heavy. Where are you? He's down. He's down! Who? Rankin, you... We killed him! Killed who? Black? Snow. Not enough. One obstacle dead and gone, but the snow is everywhere. Abominable snow. The snow will not stop. Rankin? Rankin! What do we do now? Rankin! Rankin? I am... Rankin! Rankin! The crowd rushes towards you like the tide. They raise you up and they pull you back down. You have felt this sense of weightlessness before. The crowd shouts. The crowd yells. Someone who should not have been here shouts your name at the deafening echoes. Rankin! You close your eyes and go back into the forest with his words. Aboard the garrison unit, a one-way mission. You are not there. Won. We won. We won. As you rise and fall, you look towards the black dust in the distance, which has yet to fully disperse. Black smoke seeps out from every hole and gap in the uniform, like countless tiny tentacles, greedily wrapping and covering it, until it is completely hidden. Under the black smoke, the uniform once again takes a human shape, as stuff had never died. Defense of Temad. We did it. The executioner is dead. Those patrol units are no match for us now. Let's finish them. Oh. There it goes. No. Wait. Who is that? Impossible. You're dead. The purity of death is a blessing that neither you nor I deserve. Besides, I never died. Filthy lich. Filthy lich. What? Red butterflies. What? I wonder how you will view your local rage when you learn the truth. When you learn that the power you used to defeat me never belonged to you, that even your deepest desire is but a fleeting dream. Red butterflies. What the fuck? You can't scare Rankin, and you can't scare us. We'll kill you over and over, however many times it takes, until you can't stand again, until you can't speak again. Like this? Right, Rankin? Yes. You can't scare us.
Mission accomplished.
What the fuck is that red butterfly? Oka? The nights of the deep autumn are cold in Ursus. Snow falls from the branches as the cold wind blows. The crowd has already dispersed. There is no light coming from the distant huts. A tiny flicker of flame still burns at the charred firewood in the middle of the clearing, clinging to its last gasp of life as the north winds stare at it. A piece of sick firewood is thrown into the pile and sparks fly in the air. They found us. Dry firewood lies in ash, slowly becoming charred and twisted before being swallowed by the leaping flames. The fire shines upon the face of the feeble infected, but he feels no warmth. The people here, everyone, they must be whipped away, like Ganya was. This way, they will never lose their goodness, nor abandon purity. Their soul shall never be defiled. He is in pain, a pain that penetrates his heart like a needle. He is cold, shivering like he just fell into a frozen lake. He must make himself warm again. 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. 1 bundle, 2 bundles, 3 bundles. The flame that was so faint now pokes its head from the gaps in the wood, like a burning demon, threatening to touch its crater with its tongue. The frail miner picks up a burning firewood and walks toward the silent houses. And this is ranked fault. Tap, click, tap, click. The footsteps are rhythmic, one is stronger than the other. Asleep, asleep! You're all asleep. You do not know what desperation awaits you, what judgment you will face. Everything and abetting the infected before selling them out. Blissful ignorance, doesn't avoid the beast. But is this alright? I will help you. I can help you. Where I shall meditate and share in your pain. The madman carries the torch of fear, but the flame can no longer stem the cold. The cold pierces his bones. It comes on antipathy from the wine from Ursus. He needs warmth. He sees a large pail of fire. He throws the torch, glancing. The flames awaken with the setting. Salvation! He has never felt so acutely alive. The ringing continues in his head. It's the nightmare. Rankin is clinging to the last vestige of cognition and sanity. His sensations are returning, with the wailing grown nearer, no, not more distant. He forces himself up and staggers toward the door of the tent, seeking a breath of fresh air. Hot air rushes at him, evaporating the sweat in an instant. In the blink of an eye, all the feelings return to his body. This is not a dream. It is real. The stuff of his nightmares, he has found a foothold in reality. Everywhere people are fleeing. Half the houses that once offered refuge are devoured by fire. In the gushing smoke, the scent of charred despair clutches at everyone's throats, like a demonic claw. How tiny is man in the presence of terror. Rankin! What happened? No idea. The fire started all of a sudden. We can put it out. All we can do is evacuate the others. The food we traded for is still inside. I have to go in. Now is not the time. Make everyone. Get them out of the village. Go! As his commands do not bring order to the crowd, fear continues to spread unchecked. He has never. He died. No, I kill him! I can save everyone! Uchitel! What are you doing here, Betochki? Get to safety! Uchitelai! Didn't you hear me? Rankin tries to shake off Vitochki's hands, but the girl grabs his arm with all her strength. Babushka, she's gone! What? Wasn't she with you? The stammering girl gestures furiously, trying to explain what happened, but the terror on her face says it all. Nectar! Continue the evacuation. We'll go find Nadia. Okay. Okay. Rankin and Vitochki dart through the fire. The houses on both sides of them are burning, and the slightest misstep could set their clothes on fire. Babushka! 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 Rankin wants to yell too, but the feeling of helplessness continues to accumulate in his heart. It is stuck in his throat, preventing him from making a sound, preventing him from breathing. He knows full well what a fire like this means for an invalid woman. Uchitel, you... At the smoke-filled intersection, Vitochki covered her mouth and points to herself, then at Rankin, and finally toward the fork in the path. No, Vitochki, you must not go off on your own. Listen to me. Uchitel! The girl's face is red as tears flow from her eyes. She holds her hands together in a strange gesture of a prayer. She is not praying to the Tsar, nor to the Eurodotspot. She's praying to Rankin. Fool. Fool. Ah! A shadow flashes across their vision. He's limping, but there is an unusual strength in his steps, as though he's being drawn in by something. Holly? Where are you going? The hunted figure ignores Rankin cries, walking towards the sea of flames at the end of the path. Surrounded by the bright light of fire, his figure casts no shadows. He prepares to welcome baptism by fire, like the Eurots were walking towards execution grounds in Leyen. Vitochki, wait! Have committed murder. Not for food, not for water, not for a boat. He continues to walk as he chants, and pushes open a burning door. Even the scorching light of flames cannot stop Rankin from seeing what is inside the house, over Holly's head. Flames roil and ride at shattered beams totter, cracking like the moaning of dying. An old woman sits straight in the middle of it all. She is sitting on the last chair without a sound. The flames are only inches from her, but they cannot touch her, as though an invisible wall is keeping them at bay. She has not a speck of ash or dust on her. Even her hair is immaculately clean. Her eyes gently shut, but at the same time she seems to be watching everything. They have cleansed their souls. Well, silence that cries. The saddest thing is that sorrow teaches nothing. It teaches us nothing. Snow, snow, snow. Snow is falling on his head. It turns into boiling water, into endless cries, into the weight of the dead. Hands are not enough to sweep it away. It is wet, heavy sinking, until it crushes those who are inside, those who are still living. Babushka, how are you feeling? Tick tock, tick tock. The clock ticks, tocks. The clock doesn't wait for anyone, but we Shouldn't sing. Let's go. No more survivors. No more survivors here. I don't think I have the strength to stand. Are you there, Lydia? I could use a hand. Lydia? Over there. Someone's coming. Rankin. The fire's gone out. Yes, it went out a while ago. Some survivors find us. We must do something. Are you going to make Holly kneel here forever? Even if he went mad and did all this, it is really necessary to punish him this way. The fire's gone out and it's getting cold. He'll die. Yes, he'll die. But not yet. Raquel looks towards the entrance of the village. The fence that used to be there was designed to stop foraging beasts. Not anyone determined enough to enter, whether their intentions were benevolent or malicious. Scattered figures began to emerge from behind the remains of the fence. They look this way hesitantly, then walk away timidly. Rakin sounds almost like he's muttering to himself. I was wrong, Nikto. What do you mean? I was wrong. In what way? Holly wasn't mad. He wasn't shouting for Batoshki's babushka or to his dead son. He was shooting at me. I have committed murder, not for food, not for water, not for a boat, but for those who walk with me, for the salvation of their souls. I didn't hear anything. Even if he did say it, it's just the kind of prayer that Betoshki and her babushka pray all the time. It's not like they started worshipping the Yurutsbo and the Tsar yesterday. Yurutsbo? Tsar? No, not distant or ethereal things like that. He was trying to save my soul, even after I made him kill his own son. But what is a soul even? Who can prove that it exists? This is more precious than mortal life. It's ridiculous, silly. I should have foreseen. But now the worst has happened. If he did what he did before in order to fulfill my wishes, then it was for the same reason that he set this fire. No, it's nonsense. Listen to me. It might as well be been me who set this fire. I must pay for my crimes. Don't be a fool, Rankin. I'll keep this brief. What else do you have to say? We gave you food and water. Is this how you repay us? No. Are you here to chase us away or to finish what you started? I want you to witness the perpetrators face justice. Perpetrator? Justice? Will you kill all the arsonists, killers, and robbers in front of me? No, you won't. Otherwise you wouldn't be coming to talk to me while armed. I'll pretend I didn't hear anything. Leave, unless you're trying to wipe us out. Never come back again. Rankin puts down his pickaxe and all other weapons and raises both hands in the air. Rankin! Stay back, Nikto. You still have your arts? Right here. The culprit is right here. You can do what you wish with him. What? I have put down my weapon. I won't use any arts. You can do what you wish. You can do what you wish. I see. You will shield the others with your own life. I've never been good with numbers, but I can tell that's not a fair deal. I'm right here. I won't fight back. I don't want you. We don't want you. You weren't here when the fire started. I want the one who set the fire, the one who robbed my home and burned it down. I want the one who killed my wife. Even if wife was the reason for his violence, it was my arrogance that put the others in a desperate situation. It was I who forced him down the path of violence. You should kill me. No. Listen to me. We want him. We don't want anyone else. A small space has been cleared in the rubble to serve as an improved execution ground. A crowd has gathered to watch. It is as though they cannot help themselves. They huddling around the fire in the winter night, yet fearful that its warmth might burn. I still don't understand. Why did Howley set the fire? Why would he do this to a village that helped us? He's mad. He was never the same again after his son died. But maybe he didn't set the fire. Rankin wanted to satisfy the villagers, and Howley happened to be sick. Howley I knew would never do something like that. I don't know, but I trust Rankin. Didn't you know? He even tried to trade his life for all Howleys. Thankfully, the villagers wanted a real culprit, not a good person tried to take his place. It hasn't started yet, but I can watch. It'll be over there. I need some rest. Stop, Rankin's talking. Pretty much everyone's here. Sure. Pain. I have a few words to say before I execute this man. I'm not trying to defend him or seek forgiveness from the victims. Yes, he deserves to die. He betrayed kindness and trust. He placed all of us in danger. He harmed the innocent in direct violation of our original intent, which was simply to survive. Death might be inevitable in the path we choose, but it should never have happened this way. Watch. Remember the lesson, and remember that the one about to take the life of this man is the one less qualified to do so. I am executing him on the wishes of the victims and on my own decision. This will be the last decision I make as a leader. No one should bear the burden of killing his own comrade. Therefore, repent. Soon. Snow has piled up on Howley's shoulder. He kneels on the ground, as though he did not hear any of what Rankin said, and puts his hand together in front of his chest in a gesture of piety. He looks up and exposes his neck to the executioner. Yes, I must repent my sins. I shall do the deed. Dubs Retchi, Holy. Ah! Yeah. I thought I could at least put this mirror together. Now it's gotten even more broken. Talk about unlucky. Can we please take Holly's body, Rankin? No. What use do they have for a dead body? Do they want to leave it out in the wilds? We're not in any position to negotiate. Besides, all of you may come to the same end if you continue to follow me. What do you mean? Who do we follow if not you? No, it's not the time for jokes. It's not a joke. It's a decision. A decision that I already talked about. Rankin turns around. The tired, unkempt crowd immediately gather around him, simply because he is there. They look towards their leader, blankly waiting for the next instruction. Do we keep going soon, Rankin? I don't have any strength left. I just wanted a roof over my head I could keep the snow away, but we don't even have that anymore, do we? We'll die if we keep going. We'll die if we stay. We couldn't find them, Rankin. Pavel and Bogina. I never found them, not even their bodies. I'm sorry. The villagers didn't want me anywhere near them, not even when I put down my pickaxe. They are afraid. You could see it on their faces from a mile away. I didn't want to threaten them. Let's go, Rankin. Take us away. Rankin scans each face in the crowd, whether they spoke or not. I'm sorry, friends. Rankin? I can't decide your path going forward. As I said, it was not Holly who should have been punished. It was me. I was the one who drove him to madness and violence. It was my decisions that drove him to desperation. Before this happened, I didn't even realize that not everyone was ready to look death in the eye. There's no longer any doubt. I don't have what it takes to be a leader. My last and best act as a leader is to relinquish this position and give you back the power of choice. Silence. A long silence. No one answers. Hardly anyone even breathes. Not so much as twitch on their faces. All who hear the decision are silent until a trembling voice emerges from the end of the conversation. You are abandoning us? No, Betoshki. Then what? Did you say? How do we understand it? The crowd parts for the one who asked the question. Betoshki does not move forward. She stands where she is, her fist clenched so hard that her knuckles turned white. You said you won't lead anymore. After we have come so far, you're abandoning all of us. I'm not. I must do this before things get worse for everyone. No more lives must be lost because of my foolish decisions. We didn't escape from the mines. That hellhole for this. Hellhole? But it's my home. What do you mean? The mining district is my home. It was many people's homes. Home? I thought you all wanted out like me. It's because of trust. We trust you, Rankin. You didn't know? I thought you chose to leave because you wanted to for a long time. You killed the black bugs. You stood up and said we should leave. So we left. You caught Holly, killed him, and said it was wrong to leave. You said it is a choice. I don't understand. What are we to you? Friends, family. It's complicated and hard to define, but it's exactly why it was very important to me that this is the home of the villagers. Maybe they can rebuild the village. What about us? Where do we go? You took us so far. If you don't lead anymore, how do we go back? Rankin, tell me, how do we live? Betoshki. No, the way you call me. You're treating me like a child. I'm not. You're not talking back. You just proved what I had only guessed. What? All I've done up to this point was to force my ideas on you. You didn't understand my plan. You didn't understand the meaning behind my actions. You trusted me, not your own choices. What will you do when I'm not around to lead you? I appreciate your trust, but this isn't right. I'm going to tell you what's happening, and then you can make your choice. Rankin was again scans each face before him, making sure that he has everyone undivided attention. Our ultimate goal is to reach the Casimerchian border, and find the village of the infected. In the process, Tooth, this journey must become a reason for others to recognize us. But it will put us in grave danger, because it challenges the very foundation of the Empire. People before us have tried and failed, leaving behind nothing but a symbol and a name, on this snowy, swampy tundra. But if I told you that following me means following in their footsteps, it's not something I would recommend for anyone who wants to live, anyone with a brain. But I never even give Holly a choice, that's why he's dead. He showed me that I must return the choice to you. The crowd does not answer, but there is some faint commotion. Slowly the crowd begins to split. Some stand next to Rankin or behind him, others in front of him. When do we leave, Rankin? Once everyone has made their choice. More and more people move towards Rankin, their footsteps like the delayed ringing of the bell, announcing the end of a shift. 1, 2, 3, on miscount might mean one more soul lost to the mines. Who doesn't want to live? Why do we have to choose? Betoshki can feel them growing more and more distant. She subconsciously takes a step forward, trying to hold on to something, but someone grabs her and stops her in her tracks. Betoshki, Serafina, you're going to? Where were you? I don't know how to. They are all leaving us to go die. It's alright. I was just bandaging up Nikto. He cut himself with broken mirror shards. It's not important. I heard the last part of your exchange. You want to leave? There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to make yourself walk a path that you don't agree with, and I'm not going with them. You won't? You're not leaving? Yes, me and my team will continue to assist the wounded. Nikto's not leaving either, is he? Nikto? The split crowds continue to move. Radiant could not see Nikto, so she begins scanning for a specific electric signal with her heart. It does not take her long. He's in the rear. He won't leave. I'm sorry, Gosposa Serafina. Nikto? I'm sorry, Vitochki. I can't go back. You know that I came from Grifferburg. The mines were never my home. Besides, it's not a sure thing that we'll die. Maybe things won't get so bad with me keeping an eye on the man. We must make opportunity with our hands, after all, right? No. No. Why? Why must it be like this? Why must me always part? Go home, Vitochki. Don't catch a cold. Go to bed and Mom and Dad will be back when you wake up again. Be a good girl who doesn't cry or complain. Make your babushka happy. And you'll find a piece of chocolate on your pillow when you wake up. Strike. Rights. No response. Execution. Mama. Papa. Ditya. Babushka? One word, just one word and my soul will be healed. I beg forgiveness for the sin of killing your child. I shall meditate and share in your pain, for you, for him. May we all repent our sins from the bottom of our hearts. Thy blessings walk on earth as it is in heaven. Babushka? Baby, close your eyes. Someone's outside the window, knocking on the door. Someone's putting on a skin, walking in. Here it comes, here it comes. Babushka, is someone outside? No one stops, no one waits. They are gone. They cry, kiss your hands, they didn't want to be apart, but they are gone. Everyone has their own path. Must this be? But why? You know the reason, suffering soul. Rankin never taught me how to read that watch. Second hand clock. I can hear the bell. As always. Babushka, why is your hand so cold? The fire is hot and cold, and it hurts, but it's not because of fire. I don't understand. It's alright. Most people live their entire lives. Most people live their entire lives in obliviousness until they die. Yes, until they die. Babushka, what are you singing about? Love. But I hurt? Because you love. Love makes people's hurt, makes them persevere, makes them docile. Love makes people strong, makes them wealthy, makes them noble. You love and therefore you hurt. I love you and therefore I share in your pain. Vitochki says no more. She closes her eyes and curls up tightly, but no longer dares touch the hand that caresses her cheek as usual. She had heard these words before, back when she did not need to find support for them amongst broken pieces. Now, daft, she's no longer sure. How can one be more wealthy and noble than kings of nobles if one lives in obliviousness? How can one be so strong that the stick of authority if one of powerlessness? The campfire is very near. It should have brought warmth, but Betoshki feels cold in her limbs, her innards, every part of her body. Passing through the cold with her hand. I shall meditate and share in your pain. May we all repent our sins from the bottom of our hearts. The voice is simply a repetition, an echo. The echo points towards doom. Silence that cries.
勝手に散らばるなよ。
Initiating data collection.
There is no miners.
ここほんまに大丈夫かな。影
Oh,
から
there's no
誰
miners.
か見てる気するで。
Oh, slugs.
Removing
Don't like that.
outliers.
私たちの勝利に参加を。
来い来い。
時間は待ってくれませんわ。
Miners around. Miners around.
失敗できない。
Removing outliers.
準備できた。
728.
ドクターと私。
714.
What is your hypothesis? Marking significant trends.
ドクター、人形は仮初めの命を宿す。
楽しく腹がしてんのになんでいつも邪魔者が来るんやろな。
準備、ここの敵そんなに怖くない。準備できた。手伝うね。焦っちゃダメだよ。
Nice. Now.
位置につきました。ドクター、すぐにご決断を。
Nice range.
無事に帰ってこれたら勝ち。
来い来い。無茶言わんといてや社長さん。
絶好のチャンスだ。
Oh yeah, I forgot I need to heal her.
出撃前と合わせしながら
Anyways.
自然な摂理は乱してはならない。
呼びましたか。
人形は仮初めの命を宿す。
Facilito.
よし、読み通りって感じかな。
Abnormal mangle beast, more likely to be attacked by friendly units, take the damage. Okay, what the fuck is that?
今からイベントにたくさん出てきたけど、こんなカオス見たことないよ。お前の母、この世で釘付けにしてやる。覚悟はここの敵、そんなに怖くない。
Bird.
ドクターと私があなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
Nice, bird dead. More story.
Doctor.
Okay, it's been the 2 hours that I have been dedicating to
Has the day
streams about
finally
this
come?
chapter. So let's leave this here, and then we will come back either Sunday or I don't think tomorrow. Sunday or Monday, around that. I still have things to do today, so I'll leave for now. So that's it. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe, whatever. I have been Arknights Eternal. This has been chapter 16 of Arknights, and I hope you come back next time. That's it. Goodbye.